Hello class, it's your professor, Frank Henry Law. I'm just coming on here to do this video for you all, just to share some updates on the course, as well as to share a PowerPoint presentation as well. So here on the canvas, hopefully you all have found this cortisone link already. This week we will actually start reading the cortisone book. And we're going to read The Hunger, which is a bunch of short poems. It's page 3 through 19. And you can find how to access the book here. Next week, you have the opportunity to attend a live Zoom session if you choose to. You can attend the session. This is going to be a library workshop where the librarian comes into the class to talk about the different resources and things that are available for our class for us to do the research project. The research project is a group assignment, and you will be getting assigned groups in about 2 weeks. So this is an important session. If you're able to make it, great. There's 2 opportunities that I will be there with my online classes. You have opportunity Tuesday 1 to 2 p.m. Here's the link for that. And also opportunity from 2:40 to 3:40. Here's the link for that. So you can join any of those live. I will also be posting the session here too, the link to the Zoom recording for your review later. So that's here. We've come quite a ways with our Canvas so far, with our modules and what we've done so far. We've done all this thus far. There's a couple of assignments I want to highlight. We have the discussion, the cultural box. I'm actually changing the date to this to September 20th, so I need to still change this date, but this is going to be changed to September 20th. At 11:59 p.m. And the cultural box is an opportunity for you to share something that represents your cultural identity. What do you identify with for your culture and so forth? It could be anything: sport culture, community culture, religious. It doesn't matter. Just something. And you're going to share that in discussion post, and then also your peers are going to reply to you as well. So that's that one. Another assignment is the engagement activity assignment. This is extra credit assignment where you walk around your neighborhood and you take a picture of some artwork or something that reminds you of your neighborhood. And this is actually, if you think about it, this is a form of linguistic capital. And the way that is because, or the reason that is because that linguistic capital is, can you extract the meaning of a message that is being communicated to you? So the artwork, everything around us communicates a message. Can you define what that message is, or what does it mean to you? And it's not about being right or wrong, but what does it mean to you? So this assignment is an extra credit assignment, and you could do that one. Here, over here, we dive into poetry. And so this week we get introduced to poetry. We begin to learn about poetry. We learn a little bit about Audre Lorde and her contributions to poetry. You know, understanding that poetry is a way for self-reflection. It's a way to identify or to convey emotions and feelings that you may not have been able to identify regularly, like just talking. I gave the example that when I was younger, I struggled to speak. I had a little stutter, mumble that a lot of people didn't understand except for my sister. One of the ways that I expressed my feelings and emotion was I sat my family down and I wrote them a poem. And through that poem, I finally was heard. They finally understood what I was coming from. So poetry is a way for expression. It's a way to examine thyself and your own feelings and order your own thoughts. It's also a way of ancestral wealth. I know a lot of African belief systems, the knowledge that's passed down from generation to generation from the ancestors is actually poetry. It's written in a way that you really have to understand the meaning of it to really catch the message. And also it's a form of resistance, you know, a way to convey thoughts, feelings, emotions of dealing with a system and evoking the emotions of other people so that they can understand where you are coming from. Poetry looks different depending on who you talk to, whoever it may be. Not all poetry is Shakespeare. There's all different types. Rap music, singing, different things. That's poetry as well. So be sure to watch this video about that. Tupac. Here's an example of poetry that he writes, or the rap that he did in poetry. Be sure to read this page. This is about Corazon. This is an introduction to the book we're going to be reading and the author. Here is a clip on her, giving a little background of who she is, and also she talks, or she performs, I guess you would say, Fat Girl Wants Love. She performs that poetry, that poem. So be sure to watch that. This week we are going to start, like I said, we're going to start reading The Hunger, page 3 through 19. And also you have to do a reflection on that. This is a preview of the reflection questions. And then also going to have an overall reflection of the module. Okay. And just looking ahead, on the 27th, we have a lot due on the 27th. So this poem is one. So I suggest that you begin early to begin to write this poem. And there's a structure that is provided for you to follow, so that you can write the poem. So be sure to do that. I'm going to back up here, and I'm going to bring your attention to this assignment. Right here. Information literacy. I'm going to do a little presentation, and I'll do a separate video for that on what information literacy is. One of the big important things about this is this brainstorm assignment here. It's important to do this assignment as it will help you prepare to work with your group, because like we're going to have a group project. So it's important that you complete this assignment by the due date, so that you can figure out, or you can have someone contribute to your groups when your groups are assigned. And this is going to be the foundation. You're going to brainstorm and then focus. But I'm going to do a separate video about that. I create a PowerPoint about the different elements of research and so forth. So I want to share that with you. But that is all that I have for you for this week. I hope that you all have an amazing week, and I hope that this week is as easy as possible for you. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I hope to see some of you in this September 21st session. Feel free to shoot me a direct message and say, "Hey, Professor, it's me. I'm in your online class." So just let me know. But that's all. Have the rest of the week. Bye.